In this video, I'll be talking about System of a Down and why they should focus on music. Welcome to Lair the Lycan, aka the HQ Metal. Now, metal music to me is rebellion, expression, brutality, nonconformity, oneness, victory, and serenity. Now, I have a message to one band, and that band is System of a Down, and it is this. Dear System of a Down, I am bored, many other fans are bored of this bickering. It's either time to make an album or just split up for good. It's been over 10 years since the last System of a Down album, and I think it's time to put up or shut up. The increasingly tedious soap opera that is System of a Down's latter-day career has taken another twist after frontman Serge Tankian and drummer John Dolmayan posted radically different political views on their retrospective Instagram accounts. Both men had their say on the events unfolding in the US in a post that began with the words, "Run, Donny, run into your bunker." Tankian furiously called out Trump as being unfit for office. By contrast, Dolmayan disagreed, which could make things a little tense at the next band's rehearsal. That System of a Down have found something else to argue about isn't a surprise. It's been over 10 years since their last album and around a decade since they returned from their initial hiatus. During that time, they've played a series of money-spinning tours, headline festivals, and teased us with the idea that a new album is coming. Roll back from that same idea, pointing accusing things at each other, split up again, got back together again, generally expended an awful lot of energy arguing about who's to blame for it all. In fact, it seems that the only thing they haven't done is actually make a record. Look, now I know rock stars can have their own viewpoints, whether that constitutes a new System of an album song this year, on the relative merits of what's currently going on, or how the country's being run. It was exactly these differences and the massive melting pot of ideas that came with them that made System of a Down one of the most critically lauded bands of the modern metal era. But somewhere along the way, they appear to have lost the ability to meld those differences into a singular whole. Imagine what they could have achieved if they channeled the energy they spent publicly spouting off at each other into actually writing new music. Surely a record that tried to find a way of bringing Serge and John's opposing viewpoints into the same space will be far more rewarding and more interesting than treating about Farms Red Raw about why is it your fault there's no System album. This landmark band's take on where the world is right now would feel pretty essential. But what do we get instead? What do we get? More questions, more divisions, more confusion, and more of the general sense that System of a Down won't really want to be here. This long without an album for a band that are meant to actually stand for something is pretty embarrassing. If System don't want to make a step forward that everyone wants to see, then why should me, you, or anybody else care about them at this point? The sense that they are dismantling their own legacy beyond repair grows stronger with every passing year. We can tolerate endless farewell tours from the likes of Kiss because they never claim to be about anything other than rock and roll and partying every day. But System of a Down are so much more than that. They stood for something. These are men that railed against the Armenian genocide and cited political provocateur Avi Hoffman as an influence would surely be ashamed of the endless nostalgia train that this band has become. Me and many others will learn nothing more than System of a Down to put a new album, but the fact is that I don't think we're going to get one anytime soon. If the band are really have nothing to say away from their social media accounts, then it'll be more dignified to knock it on the head and split up for good. As I see it and many others see it, right now there are countless metal bands who are much younger, full of passion, and who we should be getting behind right now. But in terms of another band doing a greatest hits tour, nobody in the grander scheme of things will really care about that. But if Phoenix can rise from the flames and the members of System of a Down can still save themselves, for the love of, for goodness sake, put down your phones, pick up your guitar, stop talking to journalists, and start talking to each other to make. But putting System of a Down aside, here are some other bands you can check out in the meantime. We have Slipknot, Scars on Broadway, Korn, Disturbed, Rage Against the Machine, Morgan Lander, Hatebreed, Deftones, Atmosphere, Concord Dawn, Static X, Rammstein, and Metallica. So, like the video, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe to see the next video. which will be out on Saturday.
Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.